Alright guys, welcome back. You'll have to forgive the commish. It's been a wild couple of months. Some of you know that live in Harrisonburg. You see me hobbling around on crutches and in a brace. I'm finally out of that. Things are getting back to normal. So I figured it was a good time to make a video as we are about the halfway point in the season, and want to do a little video power rankings for you guys, so I'll go in reverse order. So if you're terrible, I'll talk about you first, and if you're awesome, like me, you'll be last. So you won't have to watch very long if you suck and you're not involved in the league anymore. Coming in at number 12, we got Sean, aka Dalvin and the Chipmunks. Started 1-0, 6 straight losses. Gotten pretty unlucky with his team. Watson just can't stay healthy. Cook has not looked like himself. Odell Beckham has Eli throwing him the ball. It's going to be a long season for you, but hang in there, because as I understand, you have like 4 fantasy leagues that you play in, so you'll recover some way, shape, or form. And at number 11, we've got Gabe, aka Snacks Attacks All Day at 2-5, lucking into his second win last week against guy on a Buffalo who apparently forgot how to set a fantasy lineup there. Gabe, your team's not good, man. Your team's just not good. Sorry. By the way, did you guys realize I'm undefeated right now? Coming in at number 10, we've got Edward, aka I Am Gruden, 2-5. He actually read aloud to me his win-loss margins today. He's been pretty unlucky so far this year. He's either won or lost by inside of 10 points or so every single game this year. And from one unlucky to another, we got Andy, aka APAD, at number 9. Andy has lost 2 games despite scoring 143 and 150 points, both of them against me, of course, and then lost last week by 1.5 points. So he's got a solid team. He just can't seem to get luck on his side. 7-0, you guys. I'm 7-0. Come at me. And now the award winner for the most creative team, we have Dave, aka Dave's Team, coming in at 2-5. I don't really have much to say about your team, man. I'll put as much time into your team as you did coming up with your team name. And screaming back into relevancy after starting 0-3, winning 3 of his last 4, we've got Jeremy, aka Daxall, folks, the newlywed Jeremy Fallon, with a somewhat decent team. Doesn't look so good on paper, but you've been turning out some points lately and some dubs as a result. And speaking of becoming relevant again, we've got Nate, the only guy who might love fantasy football more than I do. Started 0-3, has won 4 straight, and is officially, at this point, in the playoffs after pulling off 2 pretty risky trades that have worked out for him, at least so far. Not only am I 7-0, I'm destroying the league. I mean, I have 150 more points than the next top scoring team. Come on, guys. Coming in at number 5, we got the guy on a Buffalo, Derek McGowan, who, despite putting up a stinker and losing a Gabe last week, has a pretty strong team. Latavius Murray, Tariq Cohen, all these RB2s, but they're getting the job done. And let's talk about Eric Ebron for a second, shall we? And coming from the same division as Derek, we got Brian, aka Brian Top League Bottom, aka the Champ, at 4-3, barely ahead of Derek in the standings. That's the tightest division between Brian, Derek, and Jeremy. They've had a pretty up and down season, alternating wins and losses, but you took down Micah, who was undefeated, but now you face the commish next week, the true test. And in number 3, we got the captain, Rick Black, aka Chronic Master Deflators. I was a little surprised to see you were 5-2, but I guess you have been chugging along. It's been a season of streaks for you. Win 3 in a row, lose 2 in a row, win 2 in a row, and now you got Mark Ingram back, so your team's sneaky dangerous. And I love how some of you guys just wanted to act like I didn't score 200 points earlier this season. Come on. And coming in at number 2, we got Micah, aka the Philly Special, really wearing out that name there. Honestly, you got your first loss last week. You've had a pretty good season so far, but your team hasn't been that great. I mean, you have barely more points than 2-5 Andy. So I know you're 6-1, but your loss has been a long time coming. No offense, bud. And then, I mean, obviously, we know who's number 1, 7-0. I seem to have shaken the curse, at least so far. My team's pretty stacked so far, but as Sean will tell you, I'm kind of cheating because I'm doing it on the backs of Vikings and other players that I don't like. So, it is a tainted 7-0, but I'll take it nevertheless. So there you guys have it. There's the unofficial halfway point power rankings so far this year. I'm having a good time, obviously. It's going well for me. I'm going to try to do, probably not every week. I don't know how I was able to do it before, but I'll try to keep you guys entertained, do what I can, and let's have some fun out there. So, take care. Peace out.